Threat detected ahead. Threat will not be the last. They were fools to try. Warning. Energy levels low. Stay where you are. They were fools to try.
By the way, didn't you guys get attacked by some weirdo the last time you passed through here?
We did.
I have to wonder. He had something to do with the people who downed me and Crow's pods.
It's still too early to tell. Midas, can we be certain that no race of people resembling that man exists on this planet?
No, not 100%. They could very well be natives of some part of Nilbeth.
Nilbeth?
The continent that lies to the south of Asarius. Various and sundry races inhabit that realm, so it is not out of the question that one of them remains undiscovered.
Now that you mention it, since Elena's pod flew over Nilbeth on the way in, maybe someone there saw it and decided to follow it to the continent.
At that point, Nilbeth possesses neither Osirius nor the Village. Perhaps a few overweening semi-amancers wish to leverage their position.
Let's hope it's nothing more.
I think we're in luck. You know what they say. When ships come to dock, birds arrive by the flock. This must mean the ferries are up and running again. Like, just look at all those birds.
I doubt a mere fleet of ships brought this many birds here.
Ah, filthy pests!
Maester, are you alright?
I'm fine. I knew nothing good would come from fraternizing with you royals.
I think it's the other way around. It's karma for you being such a sourpuss.
What was that?
Ew, gross! Get away from me! What's up, Elena? Is something wrong?
No.
Ugh, the stench.
Am I crazy, or has the number of people on the streets taken a huge dive?
It certainly has. There seem to be even fewer people than when we were last here. Why?
Sorry to spring this on you all, but can we hit up Dr. Vanel's for a second? Got a really bad feeling about this. Dr. Vanel, what's going on with the village?
There you are, Nina. I'd love to know the same. It's been this way since the first ferry arrived from the east.
Everyone, do not be alarmed, but I believe we should vacate the area as soon as possible.
Why?
This village might be experiencing an outbreak. If any of you, especially Ray, got infected, it could be fatal.
Wait, but can't we?
Doctor, isn't there something you can do about this? Some medicine or semiomancy you can use?
We have symbols to reduce fever and cough, but those merely treat the symptoms. They are not a cure for the malady.
Let me get this straight. Ships brought this disease with them, right? Meaning it originated somewhere in the east. Thus, worst case scenario, the whole eastern half of the kingdom could become infected too. Therefore, if we just leave this disease to spread,
it would still pose an immense risk to you and Chloe at the very least. Understood. Just to be safe, however, everyone besides Nina should move as far away from this infirmary as possible. I also strongly encourage the use of face masks. Cloth will suffice if none are available.
Gotcha. Dr. Vanel, Elena will provide help. Just fill her in on the details.
Pardon me, are you a doctor?
No, but I have the skills and knowledge comparable to one. Also, it's impossible for me to become infected. I can safely examine the most ill of patients. This is ground zero, Ray. Take the others far away from here.
Let's just hole up here for the day. I don't want to incur Elena's wrath.
I'm curious as to what form that would take. I'm sure it would make for quite the spectacle.
You're a braver man than I.
At any rate, I must go. Some of us have to wash feculence from their raiment.
All right, then. In the meantime, we should sit tight until we hear word from Nina and Elena.
Can such flimsy cloth truly prevent us from contracting the illness?
Not really, but it's still better than nothing. Plus, you're not just wearing one for your own health. If you ever get sick, it'll keep you from infecting other people, to some extent.
I don't understand. How does the act of covering one's mouth and nose prevent the spread of disease?
Oh, right. You're not really up on bacteria and viruses, are you? Would really like to ask Midas just how much people here know about that kind of thing, but where is he? Still getting his beauty sleep? Hey, Midas, the hell you still in bed for? Time to get up and face the day.
Ray, please. Not a step further.
Huh?
Contact Elena this instant. He could be in danger.
Okay. You got it. Elena, you busy right now? Looks like there's something wrong with Midas.
His temperature is more than high enough to constitute a fever.
Will he be all right?
Still too early to say. We must rush to collect some samples, however. Those birds' feces.
Ugh, why do we need that?
Simple. Because it serves as a breeding ground for a specific type of bacteria. That bacteria causes Helgar's disease, or colloquially, the rot.
The scourge ravaging this village is Helgar's disease? And Maester Felgreed?
Leticia, remain calm. It may be a fatal disease for the people of this planet, but it can be eliminated.
Is that really possible?
Yes. I read through all the research in Nina's possession. Using that, we should be able to create an antibiotic. We cannot, however, fashion it out of thin air. I'll need multiple samples of the microbe. As it resides in birds' fecal matter, that's what we'll collect.
Aren't you overlooking something? Rifle is a veritable aviary at this point. With this many birds here, isn't it already too late to save the town?
At first glance, but there aren't many people infected. Why is unclear, but the samples will help elucidate that. Don't worry, I will do the actual collection.
So where do we find these samples? The port?
No, in the many roosts that have sprung up all over town. By observing their flight patterns, I discovered something. Each bird belongs to a distinct social group. If we investigate the nests of these groups, it should yield invaluable information.
We've not a moment to lose.
I finished collecting the sample. Let's proceed to the next. I finished collecting the sample. Let's proceed.
Hey, Leticia, Albert. Is it just me, or have we seen that somewhere before? No, we have. It's identical to what we saw in the mines.
They possess morphological abnormalities. You said you've seen this species before?
Yes, in the Delric mines. Right now, Midas's health is our top priority. The villagers can deal with this avian infestation themselves after we found a cure.
Indeed.
This zone of inhibition is huge! I think we did it!
Yes, I believe we did, Nina. I must give you credit. Selecting the perfect herb from all of our options was no easy task.
Well, after all, it is my specialty.
You have a keen eye. I forgot I even had it stocked. What exactly is that circle?
Do you see the white part of this plate? It's filled with bacteria, organisms that are so small they cannot be seen with the naked eye. It's these invisible organisms that have made your villagers fall ill. As for this circle, it's called a zone of inhibition. It forms around the site where you place your prospective antidote. The larger it is, the more effective your drug is at killing the bacteria. Meaning...
If we give this drug to people, they won't be afflicted by the disease anymore?
Not entirely correct. An antibiotic merely eliminates the cause of the disease. Whether or not the patient is able to recover depends on other factors.
Regardless, it will still rid the world of Helgars, right? That's quite the medicine. What's more, you don't even need iatromancy to create it.
Elena?
Ray, a moment, if you will.
At last, an end to our worries. Soon the kingdom shall be free of this plague. I hate to ask this, but Dr. Vanel, don't you agree we should keep this medicine a secret for now?
Yes. Yes, I do. Why is that?
Because the plant used to make it can only be found in one location, and in limited numbers. With as few plants as there are, there's no way we can make enough doses for everyone.
And where might we be able to find these elusive plants?
Mount Cotteranth, and nowhere else. It's just to the north of Cotto, and the quickest way I know to get there would be by ferry.
If Cotto's along the ferry route as well, their citizens might also have fallen ill.
This is awful. I know it's better to keep this hidden, but I still can't help feeling...
Nina.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go get Elena. Before we do anything, first we need Uncle Midas to get well again. Morning, Uncle Midas. You feeling any better?
Well enough, but I'm much too old to go through all that again.
You should count your lucky stars since your quick recovery is pretty miraculous.
I heard. It seems I was struck with the rot. I owe you two.
It's all thanks to Nina. Her many years of diligent research are what paved the way for this discovery. Without her research, it would have been almost impossible to find the plant that contained the appropriate compound.
Filberto would be pleased to hear that.
Thanks.
Well, now that Midas is back to form, I say we're eastward bound.
About that. I hate to put a damper on things, but after the disaster with the first one, they've stopped running the ferries again.
Please tell me you're joking. At this rate, we're never going to be able to search for Chloe.
If you've the stamina, I know a way to Kato, and maybe her. The trail leads from where we repaired Elena, and over the peak of Galca Lemphis.
A trail? There?
It fell out of use over a century ago, so I'd be more surprised if you did know of it. Once we're over, we'll make for Mount Cotarinth. The herbs for your medicine can be found there. And I imagine the Kato seaport will need said cure if we hope to see their ferry services return in a timely manner, yes?
Then you will assist us. Thank you, Maester Felgreed.
Stop. I'm only accompanying you because of Albert and Elena. And I suppose for the sake of Ada itself, it's not uncommon for the residents to visit flatland settlements. We should have the cure on hand in case one succumbs to the rot.
Excuses, excuses.
Silence, whelp. Now, unless anyone wants to experience what I did, I say we get moving.
The start of a beautiful friendship.
He's just not good at expressing himself, but he'll come around. I'm sure you and Albert can both sympathize with his plight.
Huh? The hell's that mean?
I think I might have an idea.
Ahoy hoy! Welch here! The beautiful merchant magnate with genius-level smarts. You busy? Never mind. Don't care if you are. I'm summoning you to come to my house in Delric post-haste. I need something else now. Do you copy? Post-haste. Comprende? Tick-tock, tick-tock!
Pardon us.
There you are, Slowpoke. Didn't I say post-haste? Anywho. Today, I need you to bring me this. You're on it, right? Great! Now, get me that with max speed. Late as always. What the heck? Oh no. What if they forgot? Maybe I should call them again, just in case? But they might be on their way soon. Oh, what do I do?
Sorry for the wait.
Where did you come from? I'd hardly call that waiting. Not like I lost faith in your integrity. If anything, that was a world record. Not too shabby. This is an unparalleled ingredient. Now I'm one step closer to the final goal. Oh? What goal, you ask? Well, that is a secret resting in this here brain. Now, don't be pushy. As thanks, I will now give you a lesson in the smithery secrets of the Vineyard family. You must be thrilled, but don't spill the beans on this top secret info. I'll give you another call the next time I need something. You better be permanently ready to pick up, Buster.
Glad to be of assistance.
Is there a path here that leads to the Hallowed Mount?
There is. We head for the shrine.
Ready the moment you do it.
Energy levels low. No more than you
Well, that's over
deserve.
with.
Victory is within reach. Threat
Help
detected.
them to
Will not be the last. Threat neutralized. Confirmed.
well.
Hostiles eliminated.
This way, right?
Near the location of my pod. Let's go toward the structure. Effective. The enemy falters.
Everyone all right?
I had no idea there was such a cavern here. This swamp is dangerous. Grazed me. Exquisite. Taking fire. Grazed me.
Watch and learn.
How exquisite.
Stay sharp.
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. How exquisite.
Is there a path here that leads to the Hallowed Mount?
There is. We head to the front.
Continue to increase.
Victory is within reach! The enemy should do it!
Threat detected. Insufficient output.
We can exit from behind the lead.
Warning. Energy levels low. Prey on the enemy's lack of leadership.
Well, sure is imposing enough to be hallowed.
Hence the shrine erected at its base. Compared to this, your climb to Ada was a morning constitutional.
Noted. But if Australians could scale this mountain a century ago, I see no reason why we can't.
Might I remind you, Midas, you're still convalescing. And I heard Albert also fell ill at one point. Please exercise caution.
Pardon me, but might it behoove us to pray for our safe passage?
Not if you're in as much of a hurry as you say.
If it's not too much trouble, I'd like to pray as well.
Why?
My pod crash landed in this shrine's sanctuary, leaving it in utter ruin. If a tutelar does preside over this mountain, I should apologize to it for my transgression. Isn't that right, Ray?
As you wish.
Losing one's footing here is likely certain death. Please, tread carefully so as not to slip and fall. Will not be the last.
That's over with.
Threat detected. Warning. Energy levels low.
No more than you deserve. They were fooled to try.
The simulation is... There, finished. The simulate... There, finished. The simulate... There, finished. Successful crafts... There, finished. Successful... There, finished.
Small organic life form detected. How very diverting. So exquisite. Levels low. Secure. Try.
Like a hot knife through butter.
Prepare yourself for battle. Assault. Detected. Quarter. How exquisite. The enemy is before us. Acceleration. Threat neutralized. Insufficient output. No more than you deserve. Immediate required. Destroy. Still to learn. Insufficient output. Neutralized.
I suggest we make camp soon.
The automaton sleeps.
She does, but why do you ask?
I doubt you understand. This is clearly beyond your ken.
After all I have seen, little would vex me about Ray or Elena.
But you saw what should be her muscles and bones. Those were no human innards.
I assumed it was similar to how we encountered the man with the horned pate. A new race, one with a drastically different anatomy.
I see. In actuality, what is Elena?
She's what we call an android. A highly advanced mechanical doll modeled after a human.
Pardon me, I find that hard to fathom.
Leticia, the operative phrase here is highly advanced. Remember my Lago mower in Ada?
I do.
Would that think to pray to a god?
Well, no.
Neither would Elena, and yet she was able to sense the anxiety in your facial expression. Make a moral appeal to Raymond and coax us in what she calculated would be the right direction. That is a feat even some of us humans cannot perform. Raymond, I must ask. Though she may be a doll, there must be something special about her, no?
If you want to know if she's special to me, then yes. But if you mean in general, no. Where I'm from, you bump into androids everywhere.
Preposterous, but also enticing. All right, I've made up my mind. I do not believe we have discussed my payment for repairing Elena. As compensation, you will take me back to your homeland with you.
Just so you know, that's not really for me to decide, but I'll put in a good word for you.
I am not asking.
Yeah, I heard you. Don't worry, I'll do all I can.
What wonders abound there?
Leticia?
Please, pay me no mind.
Then the matter is settled. Now, may we endeavor to complete these fools' errands? And may a certain royal retainer come to terms with his fate?
I am certain he shall. How exquisite.
If we're over the summit, does that mean we're halfway there?
Now we descend.
They were fooled to try. Insufficient output.
No use!
Destroy. You'll not be the last. Warning. Energy levels low. Hostiles eliminated. Target sighted. Exquisite.
Initiate emergency protocols.
If we all work together...
Insufficient output. Threat neutralized. Warning. Energy levels low.
Gotcha!
Victory is within reach!
Destroy.
Here goes nothing.
Prep for...
You're mine! Didn't think they'd seen us yet. Say goodbye.
Neutralized. Warning. Energy levels low.
More than you deserve.
Insufficient destroyed.
How exquisite.
We should be descending the hallowed mount soon.
Target Warning. Positional tactics ineffective. Insufficient output. Perilous attack incoming. Execute alongside positional tactics ineffective.
Will not be the last. To increase.
Prepare yourself to
Warning. Energy levels low.
We're full to try.
Insufficient output. Warning. Partial cavalry strength. Flying threat neutralized.
Over with.
How exquisite. Still to learn. How exquisite. How exquisite.
Insufficient output.
All right.
No use.
Warning. Energy levels threat neutralized. Insufficient output.
We must press on.
We're starting to see less and less snow. Hopefully, it'll start to warm up a little bit.
should be close. Let us continue to the southeast.
I cannot believe that people used to define color maps to pass between the eastern and western regions of our kingdom. This should do it. Exquisite. Target sighted. How exquisite. Threat detected ahead. Keep your distance. This will sting! Neutralized. Insufficient output. Keep moving. Updating system. Improvements in general awareness. Small organic life form detected. Small organic life form detected. Small organic life form detected. You cannot escape. Target sighted. Initiate uncomfortable firing. Warning. Energy levels low. This should do it. Taking fire. More than you deserve. Destroyed. Insufficient output. Still to learn. Target sighted. Target sighted. Threat detected ahead. Destroyed. Threat eliminated. Neutralized. Defense low. Target sighted.
Prep for engagement.
Ready, everyone.
That's over with.
Target sighted. How exquisite. Target sighted. Target sighted.
Initiate protocols.
Confirmed.
Still to
Hostiles eliminated.
It's the ocean, which means the seaport isn't much farther, right?
Correct. If we carry on east along the sea, we will eventually reach Kato.
I can see a town in the distance. Is that Kato then, I presume?
Indeed. It has grown into a lively town with a port for the Royal Navy.
Finally, we can stop walking.
Hey there. In my you believe.
Hey, is that? Looks like people from town are headed this way. Any clue who they are?
Kato City Guard, I presume. Would you kindly fall back, Your Highness?
Halt! Who goes there? And what business have you on this side of Mount Corinth?
We mean no harm. We are but travelers wishing to return to the capital.
Kato has closed its gates to all outsiders. I strongly suggest you return from whence you came. Now be gone.
What? But we just finished our descent. You can't send us right back.
Be silent! Either return to the west, or return with us as prisoners. Lest you wish to rot in a cell, I suggest you leave now!
Save your breath. The knights of this realm hear naught but the sound of their own voices.
What was that?
You didn't hear? I said the only weapon these pompous blowhards can wield is hot air.
What do you think you're doing?
Bastard! One does not impugn the city guard without consequence!
Neutralized. This should do it. Threats detected.
Impudent knaves! You'll regret this!
Guys, they're calling for backup.
Have we no recourse but to reveal that we're with the crown?
Before that, Albert, do you not recognize that armor?
I must admit, I never expected to see your face this far west.
Theo!
Commander? Well met, Sir Albert Bergholm. Stretching our legs with a jaunt over Galcalemthus, are we?
Bergholm? The one from the King's Guard?
Yes, the very same. Therefore, I believe an apology is in order.
Please, forgive us!
Water under the bridge. I must also apologize for my colleague's uncouth behavior.
I merely showed them all the respect their station commands.
As ill-humored and sharp-tongued as always, Maester Felgreed. It's a wonder you deigned to join hands with anyone at all. But enough small talk. Follow me. My compatriots did speak the truth about Connor. Please don't go about repeating this to anyone. The rot is taking root here.